So I know I did a short talking about my first impressions, but I really wanted to do like a full review of the show, of the pilot. So we're going to talk about a full review of the pilot for Knights of Guinevere. Like I said before in my initial thoughts video, Dana Terrence is fighting through some demons. It's very clear that she is she was really burned by the Disney Corporation, which I understand. And also, like, after the whole thing recently with Kimmel, I get it. Disney's not high on a lot of people's radar real fast. But the fact of the matter is that this show is just basically Dana fighting, exercising some demons, which I get after how badly Owl House was treated and how by and large she was treated. The show, the show is beautiful. I really like that Glitch is really getting out there with a 2D animated show now. Not to say anything bad about the 3D shows they've been doing. I really do enjoy the just the 2D animation as a whole. It looks clean, it looks beautiful, and everything about it is hauntingly. There's disturbing moments, but even the disturbing moments, like, I watch those and I'm just kind of of the mindset of, man, this animation is still pretty freaking beautiful. So I can't not look away from that. I cannot for the life of me not see that as a absolute win. If I'm being honest, I cannot not look at that and go, holy crap, that is really solid. That is really solid animation, even the more disturbing parts. I also like how this show feels like if BioShock and Bendy and the Ink Machine just merged into one thing. And as my good friend Jason said in my initial thoughts video, this series, it also feels like if Disney became Weyland Yutani. So I think the other thing is that this is obviously one big critique at Disney, and I know certain people within my subscribers are like, oh, it's too mean-spirited, it's too directed at Disney. Well, obviously, the poor woman, poor Dana got absolutely rimmed by Disney the whole time, So I will say, however, what I do like about it is that, and it's portrayed perfectly through one of the characters, Frankie, where even though this show basically is showing you the horrors of entertainment corporations and what it's really like working for them, the big thing that I really do like with this series is that this series is completely unafraid to do that, but at the same time, there is also it's not punishing you for liking that series. Like Frankie, it's very clear. Frankie, she was moved by meeting that Guinevere android when they snuck into the park. She was clearly emotionally moved by that, and that's a core memory for her. This show doesn't make fun of you for liking Disney. I think Dana really does walk that line of, hey, I know you, I'm not trying to be mad at Disney adults here. I'm not making fun of you for liking it. It's a, part of your childhood. So I can see why, there's no bashing Frankie. Now, will Frankie go through some growth and realize how bad the company is? I think so, but also she'll still keep that joy and wonder. I also really like Frankie and Andrea's characters. It's very, very clear that Dana sprinkles just a bit of her personality into both. Frankie with her wonder and sense of interest in imagination, and Andrea is the overworked older woman who is just completely demoralized by everything. I also do feel like that this is what Luz and Amity would be like when they get older. This is just Lumity with in their 20s and 30s. That's what it feels like. Oh, they're not dating. Oh, Jesus, they are totally dating. Shut up. Frankie and Andrea are totally a thing. It's very clear. Also, Dana's not going to hide that. She doesn't have to censor it here. This is her show. Like 100%, this is her show now. I will also say that Frankie looks like there's something wrong. There's clearly something wrong with her because she meets those three holograms of like the tapir, the cat, and the penguin, and she has a conversation with them. But then when Andy comes home, she basically sees three broken toys on the ground. So I wonder if like Frankie suffered like some kind of head injury or something, or there's something wrong there. Because like there's moments where she's kind of fading in and out of like a fantasy and whatnot. So I do wonder if like that is kind of the thing, is that she's basically falling in and out of this fantasy because of like maybe something wrong with her mentally. I also really do like that Andrea isn't trying to punish Frankie for being so like up in the clouds, even though she's like, yeah, I know what it's like. I know I've been in there. I know what it's like. You don't want this. At the same time, she's not punishing her for it throughout the series. So I really do like that. I really do like how they're like, again, these two characters complement each other. Guinevere herself, I really do like the design of the character. It's very clear with the big buns that's meant to be the Mickey Mouse ears. You can't tell me otherwise. I will also say that I think the series has so much potential to go like even darker than before. And I do like there are some genuinely, I don't know if it was just me, but like the woman laying in the bed with all the nurses wearing the mascot masks, that really like was disturbing. I don't know, like her screaming, "Bring her back," and all. They're all like looking in these happy faces. That was really disturbing. And Dana's really good. I think Dana Terrence is really solid at doing horror. So I honest to God believe that like we're gonna get more horror stuff. If anything, from Owl House, and moments of this is really cool. Also makes me wonder if, like, from going forward, this Guinevere android is going to see the world in a fantasy world and see the two of them as kids, while the whole world is changing. Like she sees the fantasy world, they see the real world. I feel like that's the angle they're going to go with going forward, and I wouldn't be shocked if that was the case, if I'm being honest. Yeah. So I think that's where we're going with this series. Wouldn't be shocked with that. Man, this came out swinging. I gotta be honest. It really did feel like a solid animated series. It felt like a solid cartoon. I tripped over my words. I'm sorry. But like everything about this just felt perfect. Like everything here, everything being done is just 100% perfect. And I cannot fault Dana at all for any of this. Like I genuinely cannot, I get it. Like this whole show, I know people are gonna be like, it's just a badmouth Disney. Yeah, because she worked on the inside and she got burned bad. So this is just her, like I said, working through some demons. So yeah, show's great. I really loved it. And I wonder, and I am thinking maybe I could do episode reviews here rather than on Patreon. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see that. But yeah, show's great. Go check it out if you haven't already. And yeah, what are your thoughts on Knights of Guinevere? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.